it's James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to game number 3 of what has already been a great series. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Broken up in the neutral zone by Velarde. Receives the pass. Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. They've got some momentum here. Puck picked up by Buchnevich. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Quick feed down low. And that's intercepted by Scheifele. From one point man to another. Huge stop by Hellebuck. St. Louis on the attack. Takes the pass. Sends the pass over. They've really got him on their heels here now. Skates with it and gets it right back. Oh, what a save on the goaltender! All sorts of pressure here in the defensive zone. They are on their heels. Off the goaltender and that's a goal. The Blues crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before the game, you know there's all that energy. Well, they've corralled it, and it has just exploded all at the same time with an absolutely electric start getting on the board early in the opening period.
And the play continues. And that slides right out to center ice. And now he moves it to Kyrou. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Blues will take it behind the net. Pass back to the point. Quick pass across to Shen. Takes a shot. Oh, it makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Nemestikov's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty.
Well, with a 1-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
The Jets will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. With some open space at center. And a stiff break setup. Poked away at center ice. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. And that goes off the stick and off to the side. Poked away as he went all in on that one. Biddington's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Joseph's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the draw here in their own end. Taken along the wall by Joseph. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Shot! And that goes off a body. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. They clear the zone. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice. The Jets come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blues have taken a 1-0 lead. Picked up along the boards by Sundqvist. And now he passes up to Beaudin. And that one's picked off. And he takes the pass. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Connor. Fires it on net. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Works it across to Neighbors. Great cross-ice pass. And that one's turned aside. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis leads it 1-0. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Neighbors. Unleashes a cannon! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Iafallo's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction! Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Bushnevich. Here's a chance! Fantastic stick save by Hellebuyck. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Dishes it off. Handles the puck. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Tosses it to Tanev. Cuts to the front. Slides it across. Tremendous stop by Bennington.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
With possession along the wall. Moves it to Tucker. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Angles it over to Holloway. He got all of that one. From one end of the blue line to the other. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Suter. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Blues looking against the half wall. Puck sent across the blue line. St. Louis will play it from the back end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. What a steal in his own end. Quick pass to Tucker. Sends a pass over. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. From point blank, denies him in front. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen, so wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls.
The Blues start with the puck in their own end. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Winnipeg's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. That'll do it for period number one. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number two set to get underway. The Jets' power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Passes it over! Stopped by the goaltender. Slides into Thomas. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. St. Louis takes a hold of the puck in the neutral zone. With the steal. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Winnipeg's on the attack. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And they get the puck out of harm's way.
Walker's standing up, ready to go.
The Jets' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
Specialty teams are so important, and in this tight game, when you're up by one, you want to preserve that lead, and this group comes out there, and they do great reading in the play, having good vision, and knowing when to attack.
And a great save!
Hellebuyck's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Binnington's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
The Jets have had more scoring opportunities to this point, but they continue to trail early in this second period. Puck grab by Broberg. And he takes the dish. Skates to the crease. Grabbed along the board by Shen. Slides it back to the blue line. Great reach with the poke check by Morrissey. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Jets play it along the boards. Stones him in front.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Tries to feed it over to Letty. Nearing the point. Moves the puck. Big time stop. And now he angles it across to Appleton. Nice poke check. Dishes it to Joseph. And that's broken up by Barron. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Takes a shot. Oh, clutch save. And somehow he hangs on. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Blues win the draw. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Blues take it along the wall. Quick shot! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Jets really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Comes up with a stop. Sends it over to Walker. Takes the pass in the left wing. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Jets take it across the line. Puts it on net. Comes up with the glove save. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he gets down to block it. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Blues lead it 1-0. The Jets win the faceoff.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Shot! And the save! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Thomas is quick on the draw. And he gets in front of that.
Hellebuyck's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck at harm's way, and no second shot opportunity.
Shuts him down.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Moves it on over to Connor. Fires it. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out to the back of the net. Takes the feed. They've got numbers here. Shot. They score! And it's back to back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their field. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. That's great puck movement, James. advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
St. Louis finds another goal to extend the lead to 2, and that second intermission's just around the corner. What a nice luxury to be in here for the team.
Yeah, it's certainly a comfortable lead, but you know your opponent is going to be pressing. They're going to be more urgent, so the coach is definitely going to talk to them about continuing to be aggressive, but make sure they have good defensive posture when they're in their own zone.
The Blues are getting 2 minutes for tripping, and the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Hammers a shot, denies it with the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Nemestikov's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Feeds it over. Puts it on net, and makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Nemestikov. Passes the puck over to Torchenko. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Knocks the puck loose. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take...
Oh, denied on the play! Whoa!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Look out! How did he stop that one? Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Nice stop by Hellebuck. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Schenns won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And there's the save. Scoreboard! He saved it! Oh, wow!
He was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
And the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
St. Louis wins the draw here in the offensive zone. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Are you a super fan? Here's your chance to prove it. If you have the best decorated car or home, you can win courtside tickets to an upcoming game.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Winnipeg's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
The Jets have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. The Blues will go to work here in the offensive zone. He's got a little jump. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. Breaks up the play with a poke check. The Jets have it against the wall. Quick shot. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Here's a short pass to Thomas. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Big time stop there.
Hellebuck's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blues lead this one 2-0. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Taken by Kyrou. Shot! And he stands tall in goal. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Blues take possession off the faceoff. Huge steal at his own end.
Winnipeg's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But if it has to translate to something, this is still a close game.
Kyrou's got it in the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Slides it diagonally to Shen. Unloads one. Oh, what a stop by Hellebuyck. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. And now it's grabbed by Pionk. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Handles the puck at the point. And he can't hang on after that hit. And that's off a stick. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. With the blast. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Solid hit on that play. Oh, what a slick stop by Hellebuyck. What pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, what a collision. Here's the round. And there's the save. And here's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to outbattle his opponent now.
Keeps possession. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Takes it to the net. Takes a shot. And he cuts up with the stop there. Slides the puck to Thomas.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that somehow stayed out of the net. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by DeMello. And he takes the feed. Takes the puck at the point. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Dishes it off. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
Passes over to Barron. Cuts to the paint, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. They've got numbers. Shot with the stop. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Play is called for offside. Here in the late going to the frame, 2-0 is the score. And they win that draw at center. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. glove by Binnington. Moves the puck behind the net. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. Winnipeg's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace.
Icing being waved off here. Scores! On the wraparound, it's tucked in.
Wow, this is great IQ as well. The defensive mind to know exactly where the goaltender is and doesn't come all the way around the net. Just tucks it in the open post. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
The Jets have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Puck scooped up by Pionk. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. And he's ridden off the puck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Sandberg's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Sends it ahead to Velarde. Here's a chance. And that one's turned away. Quick feed to Perfetti. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Leddy. They get it out of the defensive end. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. And what was a must-win situation, they deliver with a win and jump back into the series, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, it gave them some life, didn't it? And they'll certainly be playing like that in the next game. They had a 2-game deficit, James. It could have been 3, and they could have been closed out in the series. They've clawed their way back in, so this next game is pivotal.
Thanks so much for joining us for this postseason action, and we will see you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.